Well, welcome again to a new tutorial, and this one is based on chapter 5, which is about food. And in your books on page 106, you will find first of all a summary of the chapter dealing with meals. There are 3 basic meals during the day. They are breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And also there is some sort of snack. Okay. Here you will find some foods which are common in some countries, especially the English-speaking countries. Let's see. For breakfast, you can have bacon and eggs, scrambled eggs, cereal, and pancakes. For lunch, soup and salad, chicken and rice, pasta, fish, steak, or stew. And for dinner, you could have salad, pasta, pizza, and chicken sandwich. Right? For a coffee break, you could have or for a snack, you could have black coffee, pie, cookies, and tea. Now, it's important to say that black coffee is very common in North America, you see, for American people, whereas tea is more common for people living in the UK or United Kingdom or England, you see. Okay, let's see on page 107 in your books. First of all, you will find some keywords. These keywords are essential in the comprehension and development of the chapter 5, remember. You will also find useful expressions like do you like Mexican food? And its corresponding answer, yes, I love it. Do you like chicken? Yes, I like it a lot. Do you like garlic? Yes, it's okay. Remember this, the intensity of yes, it's okay is like more or less, right? Where this one is very intense, this is a little bit less intense, this one is a bit less intense. And here you find, do you like eggplant? No, I don't really like it. Now this is a negative answer. And do you like onion? No, I can't stand it. No la puedo ni ver, no puedo soportarla. Okay? Okay. Now let's go to page 110. Page 110, which is the module on grammar, or the grammar module, presents first of all useful expressions to order meals. And it says here, when ordering a menu, people use special expressions. For instance, would like, gustaría, is a useful expression to ask for something to eat or to drink. Let's see the question and the corresponding answer. What would you like? ¿Qué te gustaría o qué le gustaría? Answer, I like a cup of coffee. Me gustaría una taza de café. Remember that here, I'd is the contraction of I would. This one, I would. All these are contractions of I would, alright? So what would you like? I'd like a glass of milk. What would you like? I'd like a slice of bread. What would you like? I'd like a bowl of soup. What would you like? I'd like a piece of pie. What would you like to drink? A soda, please. What would you like to eat? Chicken and French fries. Some other questions could be like, would you like a cup of tea? Yes, I would. Would you like an ice cream? No, thank you. All right. So let's see now some in number 2, useful expressions when dealing with food and restaurants. How much is used for singular expressions, singular nouns, and how many is used for plural nouns. Use how much with uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are nouns we cannot count. Example: sugar, salt, patience, sand, water, money. Use how many with countable nouns. Countable nouns are nouns you cannot count. You can count. Example: a ton of sugar, una tonelada de azúcar. Because you could say a ton of sugar, or 2 tons of sugar, 3 tons of sugar, 3 pounds of sugar, 2 spoons of salt, glasses of water, dollars, pesos. Now let's see the structure for questions with uncountable nouns. How much money is the lunch? How much water do you want? How much sugar does he want with his coffee? How much salt does she prefer with soup? See? So observe that all these are uncountable nouns and they are in singular form. Let's see now the structure for questions with countable nouns. How many glasses of water does he have with his lunch? How many dollars does the TV cost? How many spoons of sugar do you prefer with your coffee? This one. All right. Practice 3 is for you to develop in your homes, and we will practice this exercise during the tutoring session on WizIQ. All right, during the during the virtual class. The same goes for exercise 2. You see? Okay. Let's go now to page 112. Okay. Exercise 4 is an exercise to use how much or how many to complete the questions. Okay. Remember, they have to fill in the blanks with the corresponding much or many. Okay. All right. Let's go now to the reading module. On page 118, it says read the following paragraph and select the main idea. We're not going to choose this paragraph, but we're going to choose exercise 2 to select the main idea. The purpose here is that you listen to the pronunciation and the questions, and you will give me the answer during the tutoring session or the virtual class on WizIQ. Right? So let's read. Tips are becoming mandatory all over the world. When you are in Europe, USA, or any other foreign country, it is mandatory to pay a tip for any service. For example, to a taxi driver, to a porter, to a waiter or waitress. In Colombia, it was not mandatory before, but now it is becoming mandatory. In some restaurants, the bill states suggested tip, but since we do not pay attention to the details of the bill, we pay the whole amount charged. Maybe in the near future we will be paying tips like in foreign countries. And these are the questions. So remember, try to find the answer for the tutoring session. All right? on WizIQ. A. In foreign countries you tip in restaurants only. B. In Colombia you tip porters only. C. In the near future tips will be mandatory. D. In Colombia everybody pays suggested tips. Okay. And now let's see on page 122 an exercise on the main idea. It says here, nowadays Colombian people are moving from one place to another for several reasons. Some people move because there is violence and crime in the places they live. Other people move because there are not colleges and universities in the cities they live, and their children want to pursue undergraduate and graduate studies. Finally, people move because they need to find a job. In this paragraph, this one here, the main idea and the topic sentence are the first sentence, this one here. Nowadays, Colombian people are moving from one place to another for several reasons. Notice that all other sentences support this topic sentence. Also notice that sentences are joined by signal words such as some, you see, like here, some here, other here, and finally here. Alright? So all these exercises, as you can see, all these exercises deal with finding out the main idea. This one here, and this one here. Okay? So we will do this exercise in the tutoring session. I repeat, the tutoring session, we will try to find the answers to this. So practice and try to find the answer for the virtual class on WizIQ. Okay? So people, thank you very much for your attention, and have a good time. All right, enjoy life. Thank you very much. Until next tutoring session, which will be based on the family.